We're downtown Chattanooga for this 3 in Your Town off Market Street, and that, my friends, is House Bill 102. To many of you, that may just sound like a bunch of numbers combined together, but listen, that right there changed the face of distilling in the state of Tennessee. In layman's terms, it's the reason Chattanooga whiskey exists in Chattanooga. The reason behind all of that, big factor right here. Tim Piersod, CEO, founder of Chattanooga Whiskey in town. Chattanooga Whiskey does not exist without House Bill 102.
It does not. And it took us almost 2 years to get that law passed. We got that passed in May of 2013, opened up distilling for the majority of the 95 counties in the state of Tennessee, which is a really cool thing to have spearheaded.
Yeah.
And then finally established the Chattanooga Whiskey Experimental Distillery, which is where we stand, in 2015, which is where we started exploring the world of specialty malts and bourbon.
Which is unique in its own right, because not a lot of places are doing this.
Actually, if you take a tour, you will hear the tour guide say that this is the only standalone experimental whiskey distillery in the United States.
I mean, look at this. Herbal infused experimental single batch series number 36.
This is a bourbon liqueur.
Yeah.
That is inspired by Kraut liqueur, which is a digestif that is popular in Germany.
One thing that sticks out to me is you go online, your website, which is well done, you see all these batches, past and present. Yeah. And when I say past, I mean you can't get them anymore.
Right. Well, that's what's great about this distillery. And I'm not sure that a lot of people know that until you actually take a tour, is that everything that is produced on the first legal still in Chattanooga in 100 years, it stays here. We have the 2 locations in downtown Chattanooga. One is Riverfront Distillery, the experimental distillery. Riverfront goes into our 16 states of distribution, everything that we produce there.
Yeah.
What is produced on this 100-gallon still at the experimental distillery stays here.
I don't want you to give me the tour. Yeah, pay for that. I would like to walk it. Can we walk it? This whole building is really unique to see. I mean, every little detail.
You will see that none of these labels are the same. And this represents a lot of the labels that we have released.
Is it a culmination of multiple mad scientists that come up with all of these?
Absolutely. It's more than just one person. There's a whole team that goes into everything that inspires us to create, new and unique products. Let's go down to the basement. So this is a really cool part of our experience.
Yeah.
There's not very many barrel cellars. Most barrels are aged above ground, and like at Riverfront, our barrels are aged above ground there.
I smell it.
It smells pretty amazing.
It does.
That's evaporation. This is essentially our barrel cellar of Easter egg bourbons and American whiskeys. I mean, these are all different recipes.
So some of these are recipes we do not know about yet.
Correct. Some of these are recipes I don't even know about yet. Chattanooga's support of Chattanooga whiskey is the reason that we are here. With every great whiskey, there's usually a great story behind it, and I think Chattanooga's story is arguably the best. It started with a rally cry. Let's bring whiskey back to Chattanooga, in a city that hadn't seen whiskey production in 100 years.